Hi, guys.
Hi.
She had to pop in to say hello, too. I wanted to come on here because, well, you haven't seen my face for a while. But also, I wanted to explain why you did not have a What I Ate Today video from yesterday. It's because I did not eat carnivore yesterday other than breakfast, actually. I did do carnivore at breakfast, but lunch and dinner were not carnivore. And I did not want to post a video. I have a lot of new followers, subscribers, and thank you all the way, or thank you all, by the way. Welcome. But I have a bunch of new subscribers, and I appreciate you all. But I also know that this journey can be tough, and I didn't want to trigger anybody by posting pictures of what I ate, knowing that y'all probably are not eating those things. But I am going to tell you what I ate for breakfast, and then I'll tell you why I ate this way. For breakfast, I had 2 sausage patties and 3 round eggs from McDonald's. I only ate 1.5 of the sausage patties and 2 round eggs. The dog ate the other half of the sausage patty, and the other round egg is in the fridge for whenever one of us, probably me, eats it. For lunch, I had a triple cheeseburger from McDonald's and half a large fry. My daughter and I split a large fry when we were on our way to do some shopping, because yesterday was my husband's birthday, and I had planned this. This wasn't like a slip. I planned to not be keto. I'm so used to being keto. I planned to not be carnivore yesterday. Now, I could have made choices where I could have been keto, but I didn't do that. I didn't plan on doing that. I planned on actually not being carnivore yesterday. And I wanted to see if I wasn't carnivore yesterday, how I would do today and the rest of the week. Well, weekend week and the next few weeks. Because typically on keto, when I would have a cheat meal, a cheat day, I would spiral, okay? And I'm hoping that that doesn't happen this time. I'm hoping that carnivore and me being on it as long as I have been, just kind of flipped the switch in a sense. But let me tell you what I had for dinner, okay? I had chicken and steak fajitas. I did have the corn tortillas. I did have the rice and beans. I did have the vegetables with it. I did have chips and salsa. It was delicious. We had chocolate, well, triple chocolate, basically. Triple chocolate cake for dessert. And in all honesty, I had planned to have 2 slices of that cake last night because I knew I wouldn't be having any more today. I did not have 2 slices. I had 1 slice, and it was very rich and too sweet. It was way too sweet for me. I ate it. I somewhat enjoyed it, but because it was so sweet, it wasn't as enjoyable as I remember it used to being. The fajitas were good. I do miss the onions and peppers. The other stuff I could take or leave. With the salsa, I don't mind using pork rinds to dip. So the tortilla chips it's neither here nor there. Sorry, dryer stopped. But because it was his birthday, I planned to not be carnivore. So this, like I said, was a planned thing. This wasn't oops, I slipped and fell. So far today, I have been carnivore. I intend to stay carnivore. But let's talk about what happened after having that. My sugar, of course, leaped. But it started coming back down. When I had McDonald's, you could look on my graph and it went, graph. I cannot talk today, y'all. You can look on my graph and it went up to over 200 while we were shopping. But before I took any insulin, it had come back down to 160. I promise you it would not ever have done that before carnivore, especially without insulin. It would not have come back down like that on its own. I would have been much higher. With dinner, of course, it jumped as well, and I needed to take insulin. And I'm still today having to take extra insulin to try to recover from last night. Excuse me. But I was so tired afterwards, which would not be uncommon if your sugar's jumping up. But it's like it drained me immediately. I was ready for bed. I was done for the day. So, to be honest, I was hoping that this would go well and I would be able to do this like on my birthday, on my mom's birthday, on my daughter's birthday, at Thanksgiving, at Christmas. You know, like a one and done. Okay, I know I'm going to just enjoy the day with the people around me and then just get straight back to carnivore. And that is what I've done. And I don't have cravings. I mean, that cake is sitting in our fridge. It's not tempting me at all. But the way I felt after eating it, it wasn't as enjoyable as I remember. Other than the peppers and onions, like the fajitas, like I really could have done without the cake. And I think actually next time I would probably do a low carb cake, like a keto or a sugar-free cake. I think I would have actually enjoyed that more because it was just too sweet for me. It was good, don't get me wrong, but for me now, it's just sweeter. She asked me a question. She was going to go get the cake. Y'all do not need to see that cake. They do not need to see that. If they're doing carnivore, especially if they're just starting carnivore, y'all don't need that temptation. It's a beautiful cake. It was delicious. It was just sweet, super sweet. I'm not used to that anymore. So that is why you did not get a what I ate today video. My daughter asked me if I was going to record it, and I said no, and she asked why. And I explained, I don't want to trigger anybody, and I don't. Would that be difficult for me to see right now? No. Would it be if I were on keto? Probably. Like seeing a Big Mac meal probably would have sent me to McDonald's at that time to go get a Big Mac meal. So there you have it. I don't want to trigger anybody. But I also want to be transparent and clear with you. Yesterday was not a carnivore day. And that is why you did not get that video. You will be getting a video tomorrow of what I'm eating today. But I wanted to pop on here just so you kind of knew what was going on. She's very distracting, y'all. She's like in the background, like pointing and talking to me. And I'm like, no. Anyway, I did also jump up on the scale, which I expected. I jumped up 4.5 pounds. That could be inflammation. That could be water. It could be both. It's definitely related to what I ate yesterday. I'm not stressing over it. I purposely weighed yesterday morning and purposely weighed this morning so I would know that difference. I am amazed that it wasn't a bigger jump. In the past, I believe it would have been. But it's still a pretty hefty jump. And it's probably going to take me longer to come down than it took me to go up. But it is what it is. And I know now that even though, yes, I can just enjoy those days with the people around me and jump back on and not be tempted or craving things, it's also not something I really want to do. I don't really have much of a choice on Thanksgiving and Christmas, but the birthdays, I can kind of choose that. I could have something else that would be at least keto or compliant, depending upon where we go or if I'm cooking, what have you. Thanksgiving and Christmas is different. We have a set menu. We always have the same exact foods. And if I stayed carnivore, I would literally only be eating turkey. And I like turkey, don't get me wrong. But that would not do it for me. It just would not. And while we do have ham, it has brown sugar and pineapple juice, and it's delicious, but not keto or carnivore. So, yeah. Those 2 days, I will absolutely have to go off carnivore, at least for the time I'm with my family. At home's a different story. So I feel good knowing that, hey, yeah, if I want to just enjoy the day with my family and friends on their special day or on my special day, I can do that. That in itself is so freeing. It's so freeing. But just because I can doesn't mean I want to. And now I know that. So I just want to come on here real quick so you guys kind of knew what was going on and everything. And I didn't want to leave you in the dark. I did want to get a video up today. But the what I ate today video, not today. But you will get one tomorrow. Promise. So that's where I'm at. That's what's going on. I'm doing very well on carnivore. I feel very well on carnivore. That's a whole other video, which I will be making soon. But I just wanted to let you guys know where I was. So if you like this video, please comment, like, share, subscribe. Hit the little bell. It just notifies you whenever I upload a video. And to all my new subscribers, welcome. And please, please, please know that when you leave a comment below, no matter how it may sound, you're not offending me. You're not hurting my feelings. You're not making me feel bad. And if you're offering advice, I'm listening to that advice. I'm taking it into consideration. I'm not just glossing it over. I'm not just saying, well, that was kind of rude of them to say something like that. That's not me. Like, you're not going to hurt my feelings. You may actually give me insight into something I'm not seeing myself. That's a good thing. I'm all about constructive criticism. So please don't start typing and then say, oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. Just say it. It's fine. Believe me, if it bothers me, I will eventually let you know. But this isn't for anyone specific. This isn't for anybody recent. But I've had a jump in numbers. So I just want like the new people to know, feel free to comment. It's okay. You're not going to hurt my feelings. You can ask me questions if you'd like. I may or may not know the answers, but I'll let you know that if I don't. I am not a carnivore expert by any means, and I am not perfect on my journey at all, and I am definitely not a doctor or a nurse. So again, just feel free to comment. Please comment, like, share, subscribe, hit the little bell, and we will see you all later. I hope you have a blessed day. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.